our Portland Thorns, something big ahead.
Yeah, we have a bit of a big game coming up right here on our airwaves. The Thorns returned from a 6-week break last week to begin the second half of their season. Sunday, they'll be taking on their biggest of foes in the Seattle Reign right here on Coin 6. I sat down with head coach Rob Gale as his team is currently slated to make the playoffs despite having to overcome 4 players out due to season-ending knee injuries and another 2 players out on maternity leave. What would you say the identity of this team is?
Front-footed, smother the opponent, dynamic. We want to be the protagonist and the aggressor. And that's what our fans demand, and that's what we want to be as a team.
The demands for the Thorns this year have not always been easy to meet, though. Preseason, the team announced that Morgan Weaver, Nicole Payne, and Marie Mueller were all out for the season with knee injuries, while Sophia Wilson and Olivia Wade-Katoa would be on maternity leave. Then rookie phenom Kaya Hanks also got bitten by the knee bug mid-season.
Expectation is always high at this football club. I think it has to be. We want to win shields and titles. Now with that, you have to balance. We're the youngest squad in the league. We're the most depleted squad in the league. And with a salary cap and the big players that we've lost, we're probably the cheapest team in the league right now as well in terms of actual wages going out.
It's been an interesting year of transition for the squad, with legends like Christine Sinclair, Becky Sauerbrunn, and Megan Klingenberg retiring. That, coupled with the injuries, has made their style of play obvious as the Thorns transition into a younger era.
There's some legs, there's some sprinting, high-speed capacity, so there's things that you can use to your advantage tactically to try and affect the game in a different way than previous years.
Another thing that this team's relative youth has affected is how they relate to each other.
The spirit in the dressing room is completely different than it's been the last couple of years. There's a togetherness in the group. You know, when you haven't got a team full of big stars, it has to be by committee. Well, I couldn't always say that they were all top friends and doing things off the field. There wasn't that same camaraderie that we see here now. And I think that's translating to the field.
In fact, the Thorns currently sit 3rd in the league in expected goals this season, meaning they have a good connection as a team. However, they sit 6th in goals actually scored. Needless to say, that's where Gale's attention is focused as his team looks to make their 9th straight in WSL playoffs appearance.
That big phase development for us now is after we've moved the ball really well and side to side and front to back, you get paid to put the ball in the back of the net.